Hello guys. So last time we had a very close shave through Summit Cave and somehow made it back, and now we're just traveling back to Altair to deliver the Mithril. So let's see. I'm sure that on the journey right now we're on the world map, so it's full. I'm going to make a concerted effort to gain as much MP as possible in preparation for the upcoming dungeons. So yeah, it's gonna be slow going as usual. Must admit, didn't expect the pace of the game to be this slow, but it is a magic only challenge run in the NES version. So I think I should have expected. I shouldn't have had a very high expectations, especially for doing this without grinding magic at least. So anyway, right now on the world map, our main priority is to gain MP, and since I'm doing it quote unquote legitimately, that means that I will be using my highest level spells right now and completely ignoring the other spells. Although for the Ice Cave dungeon, I would very much prefer Renoa to have good defense, because Minwu's going to leave us after the boss sewers dungeon, and since we won't have that safety net, Renoa is going to be exposed. But hopefully by that time I will have one life spell at least. Let's see. I think once Minwu leaves, we will see how things become. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. Just look at the HP values. Holy crap! Haven't grinded HP yet, but I'm quite happy about the amount of MP that all of them have. Bodes well. So yeah, I'm optimistic that I'll be able to complete the boss sewers dungeon today, because on the return journey I will definitely be taking the ship, so that yeah, because this is turning out to be a pretty big waste of time. Nah, I won't say it's a waste of time, but I think we are well past the stage. Everybody has good MP values, and I can definitely survive boss sewers at least. The real question, the real challenge next is going to be the Ice Cave, because it'll take a while to reach there in the first place. But yeah, my point was that I will be using the shortcut method to henceforth to travel back and forth between Poft and Palm. So I'm going to try and make maximum use of this journey. It's pretty clear that right now these enemies are just way too low level for us to gain any stats, simply because the battles are not going to last as long as it would require for consistent stat gains. But we'll see. I'm very worried about our low HP values, especially on Renoa, because she's going to be tanking a lot. But I think we'll find out once we actually cross that bridge. Ice Cave is still, in terms of time, considering how slow the battles have been, yeah, it's quite a ways away. The Ice Cave's quite a ways away, and I think that'll be the first challenge. Even Summit Falls turned out to be a pretty nice challenge, but I would say partially that was because of my own stupid mistake I made with Minwu's change spell. If I just hadn't allowed him to die, I think everything would have been fine. Famous last words, I suppose. Oops, did not mean to run. Probably should give Min a fresh cure spell, otherwise I'm having to spend 3 MP per turn. I'm not exactly grinding MP for Minwoo now, am I? That would rack up my in costs significantly. Holy crap! As it is, I'm very surprised that I'm somehow able to stay afloat. Of course, I had to sell off that ether. Otherwise, the money situation would have been even worse. Come on, any stats would be icing on the cake. Soul up, okay. I'm quite fortunate that I'm getting large groups. But the problem right now is that everyone's just prone to running away. Ooh, she might gain some more HP. Up until the Cashwan dungeon, I'm not particularly worried about the HP of the back row characters, to be honest. Maybe that's how they designed it. The fact that you can't physically target the back row, and it's a good 3 or 4 dungeons before we consistently run into enemies that can use multi-target spells. Or maybe it's more likely that the first time you would encounter an enemy with multi-target spells, you're just expected to die and then maybe go out and grind HP. Because look at this, if at the beginning of the game you put someone in the back row, he's almost guaranteed to never have a HP growth. Unless you get lucky and get targeted by some green goblins. Or bombs, maybe? Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, hopefully Renault will get a HP up. These guys are using their bow attack, but they're not targeting my back row. Oh well. Good, she got a HP up. $175. 175 is good, I suppose. So I might as well buy a cure spell here itself. I would prefer to waste as less MP on Minwoo as possible. Wait, is that cure 4? Are you kidding me? I think it was just cure 3. Zell got intelligence, nice. Should I buy the ticket? Nah. Let me not unnecessarily waste money. You never know how that works in the NES version. At least in the remakes, after you buy the ticket, it won't allow you to buy the ticket again, at least at the same port. One cure spell, please. And now I'm back again to less than 1500. I'm gonna try and maintain 1500 gil. because that's what I need for a life spell. No, Cure was at level 3 only. Okay. That's how much grinding has been happening. Not gonna use the in here. The next point of consideration is whether I should buy some mithril shields. But I was literally just talking about saving money, so I don't think I'll do that. I doubt that 2 extra points of evasion will help right now. Not just right now, pretty much for the rest of the game. I don't foresee shield levels for Renoir ever going to level 2. Forget about further levels. So shield levels are not really gonna make any difference until she gets her evade levels to obscenely high levels. And that's only gonna happen by earliest mid-game. Depends on how many purely physical encounters I run into. She must already be at level 3 or level 4 because Renault has been the only one in the front row, hasn't she? Occasionally, Minwu has given her company, but I think that was just for a boss fight. Let's just quickly take a look. Evade's still at only level 2. I am quite surprised. Maybe I haven't participated in as many battles as I thought. Oh yeah, ambushes are going to be very, very common. Oh boy. So I think I'm gonna make my way to Bosk and pretty much just rush to the dungeon. Although now that I think about it, that Bosk sewer dungeon might not be a bad place to grind for some MP because you consistently run into very large groups of enemies who generally don't run away. Do we get green goblins there? I think green goblins is the main dish in Summit Cave only, not in that dungeon. Even I am bored by these stupidly easy fights. But the only reason I'm doing it is because of proximity to the inn, as well as the chance to, however small, the chance to gain 200 bucks. Oh my god, this is so painful. But that's what happens when all of your characters have plenty of MP. Let's hand over the mithril to Tobul. We don't really have a use for any mithril equipment. Thank you. Bye-bye. Do I want to buy something? No, I don't want to buy anything. I'm saving up my money to buy a life spell later in the game. I've already bought the heal spell. 2 copies of it. God damn it, I still can't believe I did that. Okay. Let's make our way to Bosk's now. Again, any encounters on the way, especially on the world map, I'm gonna try and just grind some MP on the off chance. Because otherwise, there are just no opportunities. That's the sad part. I mean, admittedly, I'm quite happy with the MP situation right now. Look at this. Squall has 74, 84, Renault has 74, and Zell has 98. That's plenty of MP for an entire dungeon, if you ask me. Actually, it's not. I was just thinking about this. I don't think I can just have Zell on Black Magic. Everyone else would need to chip in. Oh man, because if Zell is the only one on offense, he's gonna run out of MP very quickly. I mean, for small dungeons, the upcoming dungeon, it's fine. I'm thinking about the Ice Cave first and foremost. Soul up, fire leveled up! Fire is up to level 4, holy crap! Well, he surely will get more MP ups like this if fire is already up to level 4. Oh my god. So one benefit of having fire at such a high level is that well, in the ice cave, he's pretty much going to destroy everything. Interesting. Me likey. I'm surprised that Cure hasn't leveled up first. Oh no, that was because Zell was constantly using fire even through the Summit Cave dungeon. Oh, fancy new animation. Oh my god, my cat is screaming at me right now. This is quite a conundrum, but I think what I'll do is I'll probably buy another copy of Fire. Maybe I should have held on to the book that I found in Summit Cave. The Fire book. I believe I've taught it to Renoa, but she's going to be busy using the save spell. Let me see. I might have done something more intelligent than that and actually taught Squall the fire spell. If that is the case, then that is ideal. In the ice cave, almost all the enemies are going to be weak to fire. So even Fire 1 is probably going to one-shot at least a single enemy. Fire 4, on the other hand, is going to wipe out entire groups. But of course, the problem is MP. Will I have enough MP to survive till the end of the dungeon? That is the question. This wasn't a problem in the remakes because the spells leveled up so fast that MP grinding out here on the world map was ridiculously easy. I think I had over 150 MP by the time I entered the ice cave. In any case, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Of course, if I run out of MP, then my only options are to either select the run command or just reset. And especially if I run out of MP on Zell, I don't have enough cash to buy an ether. So it's gonna be really, really bad. Someone got a HP up? Oh my god, that good things are happening today. Ah, this is sad. This is sad. I thought Renoa the fire spell. But she's going to be busy using safe. Yeah, I need to get that up to level 2 by the end of the ice cave. And since I'm only using safe within the dungeons, he's got oh crap, we need to practice heal as well. Okay, heal is almost at level 2. Maybe I should give him another spell? But what other white magic is there? There is literally no useful white magic. So I think I'll just give him a fire spell, which means it's going to cost me 400 bucks. Hopefully I make 400 bucks by the time I have to buy the life spell. My god, I'm gonna be left with literally no cash. Forget buying an ether. Hopefully Zell got an MP up the last time. I didn't pay attention. But even if it didn't, what am I going to do? A lot depends on the RNG. Hello, warship. And in these situations, I wish there was a memory cursor, but that would have been too advanced. Power down, soul up. Yeah, nobody cares about power down.